Good boy. Put a new blade in this damn thing. I'll check the chat board. Okay, wonderful. We got 3 watching and 2 thumbs up. On the chat board, we have my grandson on there. How you doing, buddy? Everything okay? You and Zoe, everything fine? Oh boy. Okay, got 5 watching, 2 thumbs up. We got my grandson, Russell Coffin. He's on with us. Yes, I am, son. I'm very, very delighted for the wedding in September. I'm very happy. My fellows, guys who's watching this, watching the video, my grandson, he's gonna get married in September, and I'm gonna have more great grandkids come in this world. God bless his heart. I'm blessed. I got a good family, guys. I really am. I miss my old lifestyle though, but you got to rock with the change of life, how things are, in life. And we got Sir Daniel Britton. He's on. Yeah, they sure did. I want to tell you something. This is very meaty. This wing spar. I'm gonna adjust this camera a little bit, guys. It's about 3/8 of an inch thick, but it's corrugated, rough. It's really strong. Now, let me guys show you something here. Let me set this thing down here, and I'll show you what I've done on this thing off camera. This is a big, big model. Now I'll set the wings over here. Let me show you something we'll talk about. After the thing's all painted, the spar just slides in there. It's got little stops there, indentations. It only goes so far. And I got about this much of it sticking out. And that big old wing just slides right on there. About 2 days to paint this thing, guys. 2 days. It took me 2 days to paint this. That's the starboard side of the fuselage right there. And here's the port side of the fuselage right here. Now they could give you some more dials on the heater boxes and electric panel boxes they had incorporated in detail kit, but it works good enough. I just add a little detail to it myself on there. There's a toilet, the loo. Chemical toilet, probably. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, guys. You got 10 men, it wouldn't take much to fill that pot up, too. Okay, tonight we're going to go ahead and, before we join the fuselage, we got turret assemblies. The front turret and the tail turret. They all got to be assembled before the fuselage is joined together. So before the fuselage is joined together, these two assemblies, it's got to be done, completed, finished. And also masked off and put it on in position. Then when you join the fuselage, you also got to put the windows in there too. And make sure that the fuselage is joined together tightly and neatly as possible. And once it's all dry, and then go ahead and add the maskings for the windows, keep them clean. Then we got other sub-assemblies to work on, such as horizontal stabilizers and rudder. Now, let me show you about the wing situation. Now, this is the bottom wing. Now, it's got two holes right here. As you can see, I had to glue this down. I'll glue that down so everything's finished. Because I got windows put here, everything. Now, these holes here are for alignment pegs. Now, on the top wing, you'll notice here, take note, that I snipped these off. These were pegs that were sticking up. It probably was sticking up probably about a good half-inch up. I snipped them off with my screw cutters, as close as I could to the wing. You're probably wondering, why the hell did you do that for, Frank? What's the need of clipping off those pegs like that? Well, this is what I'm trying to get to right now. This is how big this wing is, this thing. Less fuselage half. It stops right there. Now, these holes here at the bottom was where those pegs stick through. If I didn't cut those pegs off, just went ahead and slapped that wing on there, that wing ain't going nowhere. It's locked in there. All it does is locks in the wing. But general purpose for me to remove those pegs is I may want to store this airplane. So to be able to store it, all you gotta do is just slide the wing out. That comes off easy. It'll fit in the box because my other one like this is in the box, ready to be assembled and painted. It's all done. You go into a model show. This ain't awful big. When these cars are nowadays, it'll take the whole back seat up. The wingspan of this thing is over 1 meter long. It's big. It's huge. 1/32 scale is a big airplane. Rest you have to step off. That's if you want to make the thing transportable. Like if you want to go to a model show, that's fine. Because like I say, there's gonna be those seams on this wing once the wings are jointed on here next to the fuselage. You're not gonna see no seams at all how it's joined in the fuselage wing roots. Is because it's recessed with inside the fuselage. It'll just plug right in automatically. It won't go nowhere either because you got the max of spar. So there's no conversion to the spar at all. The only conversion that there is like I showed you a while ago. It's these two alignment pegs that are sticking out. I stepped them off. There you go. Now back to the assembly of the turrets. No, we don't. Make that wing movable. We're gonna get rid of those stinking pegs. Because it didn't take long to figure out. Because for my first one of these is up built, and that says, "Oh hell, why just move these two pegs? This thing will slide in and out." Be just like my B17G by Hong Kong models. My B17F, Memphis Bell. Yeah, I like it that way. Like I say, guys, what I like about that method is I know a lot of you probably agree with me, and the ones disagree, I still love you anyway. But anyway, make it look so it makes it easy makes it easy on you guys. It makes it easy on this model because this is a big box. It'll fit, yes, it will, because mine's sitting in a box too. So don't pull that big hideous box away. That's a good chance for a bug. Like I say, if you got it at home, if you got no place to put it at, and believe me, this is a big model, and you got to show it respect because of its colossal size. The bigger the model, the clumsier it's going to get. It's going to get in your way. You're gonna clobber into it. But it's big. It takes up room. So that's the purpose about having the movable wings off the spar. So if you got the D version, it's the same thing. Or you got the J version, which I have here. Just remove those pegs from the top wing, and the whole thing will slide in and out real easy. It won't come off either. It kind of locks in a little bit too. Once you press it in the fuselage, it'll slide right inside those recesses inside the fuselage there. And it'll go nowhere. Like I say, you want to go to a model convention, you got a big model made, and you take your B24, pull the wings off. Like say this is the box, you take your wing, don't glue your props on. First thing you do, pop your props off first, then put them in a small container. Put them to the side, then slide your wings out, and put one wing here, and one wing next to it. Then this X area here is what you get for your fuselage. Your fuselage will set down, and put your parts for your propellers in the middle of the box and put your box in there. Or you can put a little bit of foam on there too, if you wish. Real gingerly put some foam on there to keep it from jiggling around. Then you put your box back on there, put it away, put it in your closet somewhere. Go to a model meet, take out your closet, put it in your car. Go to the viewing table, pull your box off, take the plane, put the wings on, put the props on, and ready for show and tell. I've got a lot of models lingering around here, as you can tell. Since I've been here, I've been in this room now for a little over a year now. And this much, I've been here about a year now. And I got a lot of models around here in a year's time. I mean, we got a lot. I came in here with hardly nothing in here. It was just tables and stuff like that, and bureaus. We keep our file cabinets, and a lot of personal stuff that don't belong to me, but they're still in the shed, this building here. But it's personal stuff, it's expensive stuff, it don't need to be outside nowhere. It's got to be inside. Now I'm thinking about getting all the stuff like CDs he's got and printers, all the other stuff, and putting that in the building next to this one. So I have a room, but I got to build some shelves and stuff to my models. But they can be too much longer. I'll be getting my stuff out of the hawk. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this Hobby Boss 1/32 scale B24. It's a big airplane. It really is. It looks just like the one I went on. The one I went on was Diamond Lil. In the Dayton Air Force Base Museum, they had the air show there. Now that must have been, how many years ago was that? Christ, what, 20 years ago? About 30 years ago. You said a little bit, I'll tell you one thing about the B-24. It's a hell of an airplane to get out of in case you have to bail out. B-24 is a lot different than a B-17, especially when you exit it or enter it. B-24, there's 3 ways of entering the B-24. 3 ways. Going through here. Going through here. Which most of them do anyway. They get lazy. Or they even get lazier. They go up the side of the fuselage and press some kind of a button, and the bomb bay doors will roll up and come up. And they enter the bomb bay door, and they got a catwalk down here. They go the catwalk and go forward. Like the pilot's up there, the flight engineer, the co-pilot, they'd walk the catwalk and go up this little ladder right here. Go up the flight deck, go forward, and get into their positions. And you got the navigator and the bombardier. They're stationed up here in this area. And how to get down through there is that they have the cold here at the bottom. There's a door with an opening right underneath this bulkhead here, right to the landing gear well. There's a catwalk. It's probably about 20 inches wide. It fits right on the side of the tunnel right there. That comes up to here. But they say, I was watching, listening to a lot of B-24 pilots that bailed out of B-24s. when they got shot down over Germany. They say most of the guys like I said a while ago, you got the bombardier, the navigator. They always go up by the wheel well and open up the nose wheel door and open it up. They just drop through the nose wheel door. But that's awful tight there, guys. It really is. I went aboard Diamond Lil. I went through there too. I had to walk across that tunnel right there. It's tight. But you can imagine with a gun and parachute and an oxygen bottle crawling through there like that. I don't know how they did it, but they're small back in those days. Those guys are very small men. And everybody else went to the Bombay, and they had pretty good stations to get out. Yeah, I tell you one thing, Hobby Boss, they weren't skimpy on the plastic. Very thick plastic. I think it's about I'll say about 2.5 millimeters thick. Very thick plastic. Very thick. And that spar is very, very strong. It has to be to support the massive weight of that wing. Because once that wing gets on there, that's all your weight's at this thing. Okay, so we find you out here. Welcome to my channel, buddy. Welcome for tonight's Saturday Night Live action we got going on here. And he popped a question to me. He said, "Hey, Frankie, due to the channel, love watching your streams in the evening. I come across your channel because of the Charles Morgan model you were building about a decade ago. You still have it?" "Yes, I do. It's all my storage, all intact, 100%. I sure do, son. I still got it. It's in my warehouse of builds of my past. Like I say, well, at that trailer, I don't have enough time to grab the most important stuff out of there. First thing I did, I had to say, well, Frank, you got to grab something with great importance. First of all, get all those boot jacket kits out of there, which I did. Remodel kits. And get that big old 1/200 scale Titanic by Trumpeter. Get that. And also get your Iowa and get that. And you'll be okay. And also get the HMS Victory too. Because, you maybe want to build one of those, another one of those again, which I'm starting to. But so far, I'll get the whole glue together. I haven't got no paint for it, but I got the paint now. At the time I started construction on it, I didn't have the paint, but all my paint stuff came through the mail. Yesterday, and I got no more coming in yet. But I did order some gloss, and so I should get that one day next week. I'll get that to Amazon. And I'm glad I got my credit card going. I tell you, nothing says love than the shopping in the privacy of your own man cave at home. As long as you got the money, you got no problem. All I got to do is just type a couple of buttons here and there and push a button, and it's sold. I like that. I was going to get the D model, but I've already got the D model already. There's my D model right there. That's my Lady Be Good. And I got the decals that coming in for it, so I should get that probably this Monday. The Miss Lady Be Good, the ghost ship. of the mighty desert, the sea of sand. I don't know why they allowed that to go on the bombing mission with a non-functioning navigator. I was watching the footage of Lazy Good. It was good stuff on there, and the navigator, they didn't have a navigator in his name. This guy was just, the guy who wrote the bombing mission, I think, was just chalking up another mission so we can go home. And we got Sir William. He's on the chat board. Welcome to Saturday Night Live, buddy, with my B24 Liberator by Hobby Boss, the 1/32 scale. Yeah, D.P. Hayes was the navigator, but they said they had no the navigator wasn't they had no navigation skills at all. I guess he was chopping up a mission. I guess I don't know. Hello, Sir William. Welcome to Saturday Night Live with the boys. Working on the Hobby Boss 1/32 scale B24J Liberator. I've been on this thing now for about 4 days. Took me about 2 or 3 days to paint the fuselage up, get it ready. A lot of detail that bad boy. And I might get the D model by next time. Operation Tidal Wave. Yeah, I was do a lot of research on the Willow Run that Henry Ford created the plant Willow Run that made his B24s, and yeah, one hell of an assembly line going on. This guy did. Of course, we were at war. We had to do something to produce these things as fast as we could. Yeah, the duplicate diorama of the thje be good. When she was all wrecked up, will take a lot of modeling skills, a lot of photographs, a lot of research. As the painting is, you gotta probably, instead of using sand, there you gotta add aluminum paint to it, chromate paint to it, olive drab paint to it. A lot of them more paint sand color. A lot of them are paint olive drab from the plants. Then the ones then during the North African campaign, Consolidated Aircraft Company started painting the B-24 Liberators in sand desert pink sand color. Oh yeah, heat gun will shrink it up. Oh, it will. Shrink it up like getting rid of hemorrhoids. Boy, it's good to have everybody on tonight. I'm sorry I missed you guys the last couple of nights. And like I said, I've been too busy working on this thing too off camera. I was concentrating on it. I'm glad to have it. I still got plenty of this paint left over. Interior grain. So right now I'm making this. I got a paper, pencil, paper. I'm gonna start making a list and start keeping my paints concurrent just by sending them in all the time. So I got a few dollars left over in my account. I'm gonna go ahead and order some more paint tonight. Keep the supplies coming in. But you know, I'm very happy. I got this B24. You know, because I got it. You know, I got it at a cheaper cost. I mean, that's $120. It was $138 out shipping and handling. But like I say, it came with photo etch parts. Came with masks for the windows. This stuff's aftermarket parts. I've already used the photo etch with interior parts on this thing already, especially on the cockpit area. You got all the detailed heater dial faces on there, and I got to add the throttle quadrants too on the instrument panel. But right now, I want to concentrate and get the nose guns done. We got assembly 7, 8. We'll take care of that. Got the instructions right here. We'll cover both turrets. And both turrets, I believe, are on the sprue right here, which makes it easy to do. Yep, halfway there. Hey, wow.
I have to reheat the top one, but the bottom one we just got. So.
Thanks, son. Hey, I took a shower already. What time?
Right on,
what time? What time to go to church in the morning, buddy?
9:50, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be ready for you. Thank you, buddy. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm happy. Got B24. So I got me some bunch of food here, pizza stuff. I'll link that later. You guys are more important than eating. It's rude to eat in front of guests. I think I'll set this one over here and tend to it after we get the business taken care of. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. My son-in-law is going through a family situation with his mother and father. They're getting up in years like old Frankie is here. One of them had a fibrillation problem with their heart. The other one had a stroke, and so they're recovering quite nicely. And so with prayer, I'll pray every night to God, for their recovery, for his sake, because he's in his 40s. He's going through the same thing I went through, like we're all going through. I want to tell you something, everybody. You guys know as well as anybody else does, is that as you get older in life, family members starting to dwell away from you. Start losing your mother, your father. My brother Michael, about a year ago, from this month, He died, and poor bugger died a very, very rough death. And I know that he's in a better world now, and God has him, and God has delivered him from all the pain and everything, so he's okay. And happy Easter to you too, guys. I got church tomorrow. I asked my son what time is church tomorrow. He says around 9:50. So okay, I'll be there. I need to get my old rump in church. Make things good with God. Thank you for the blessings of my health. I can build my models, and best, and most importantly, is beauty fellows out there. You know, you guys are my family to me. You know, we kicked back the same styrene for a lot of years. We spent a lot of money for a lot of years on these things, and I'm still here. Yeah, I'll tell you guys. You know, that's clean. I highly suggest you guys get yourself one of these B24s. They're nice kits. If you do like I tell you, by going out, cutting out those pins off the those pegs to see the wings, it'll allow that wing to slide off and on. And you should have no problem at all. And you got a place to store your B24. It'll fit nicely right inside the box. Because I know I've got one just like this here in storage. This here's my second rodeo build. So it comes all cleaned up. Yeah. Okay, got that glove in there. Glue there. Nice day today. We got some April showers. They came in. Have a visitor this morning, probably around 8 o'clock in the morning. Sergeant Lulu, my wife's German Shepherd police dog. She's German Shepherd. And she comes to visit me once in a while. She came in and jumped in the sack with me. I go, what the hell are you doing? So she laid there for a while, got up, and took off. There. Well, the turtle assembly here. Yeah. Check chat board, see what's going on here. Now we got 6 more. 8 watching, 8 thumbs up. Thank you very much, dear friend. Get your bottle on from Ohio, Ravenna, Ohio. Welcome to tonight's live stream, buddy. Working on the Hobby Boss 1/32 scale B24J Liberator. Working on the nose gun assembly. It's ready to go, and get them both done and get them all assembled and painted, ready to go, and pop in the fuselage, get the windows installed, and ready to get the fuselage joined together. And I found a good spot too where to hang this thing up too when I get done. I'd like to welcome everybody for tonight's live stream. More cleaning. I don't mind. Go. Yeah, just gotta figure out how it goes. I just figured it out. There. Glue. Yeah. This all got to be painted before I put the transparencies on this thing. So I want to get it down to this painted first before I put the transparencies in place. There. Gotta just fidget with it while it gets in there. All right, take a break here. Yeah. Good. How much to that thing? Okay. The 228 should be knowing it somewhere. Yeah, right here. The front turned down, it's ready to be painted. I'll take a break. Transparency is about the last thing they put on a turret. The bleach, they got to be masked off with maskings. I've been done off the model before I click up the fuselage. Yeah, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. Very nice work. I appreciate that. Like I say, it takes about 2 or 3 days to paint that fuselage up. It does. Okay. Some coffee break here. I think Dinky's got an internet problem. That's the guy he has been on lately. He always messages me on my Facebook, on my telephone all the time. Yeah, Mrs. Dinky. I like to know what happened to old Chuck. Okay. Yeah. That sounds like old Dinky back on there now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's playing bingo. Bingo on the internet. I'm here. We're looking into Starlink internet. Good, he's still watching me. Playing bingo. That's great. I'm relieved of that. Very relieved of that. Okay. Oh, okay, where was I? Over here. Okay. This is an armor plate. Oh, good, it's done. Other than this glass piece. Who's the gun at this thing? Oh boy. Good. That needs to be, just has to be painted. This has to be cleaned up and painted. That's good. That's good. Man, it's good. That's a wonderful fit right there, boys. I gotta mask that off too for put it in there. I'll mask that tomorrow. That paint piece tonight. I'll give it time to dry. Now, hell, what is that gonna be? It's not that over. Now, yeah. Okay, that's ready over here. Yeah, I think, yeah. That's not it. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. There we go now. That's place. clean up this part here. Okay, in there. Okay, top turns, bottom turn. Yeah, those two guys don't want to lose none of those. Break out these parts. There's a painting before I put inside that turret in there. Lastly, I gotta mask them off. Okay, back to that. Yeah. Clean this part up, get back to the chat board, take a break here. we go. Good dry. Yeah. Ah, see. Okay. For watching, 12 thumbs up. Oh, heck yeah. This pencil is about 15 years old. I always use the old time for my marking. I never trust an ink pen. These are going to keep me staying sharp at all the time, you know? I love my little pencil. It's been with me for a long time, guys. It really has. You get used to having your tools all the time, you know, and well, those tips fit good. There we go. I can let them thing dry overnight. That's got to be painted up and everything and assembled. Let me know off camera. Controlling that will close up the fuselage. Okay. Yep. Well, guys, we got the turrets all done. They got to be painted and assembled off camera. Tomorrow night, we're going to go ahead and join the fuselage together. Then we'll move on to the horizontal stabilizer, get that assembled and everything put together. Everything else will fit quite nicely. The build will speed up a little bit because of all the complex interior parts are all done already on this thing. Okay, everybody. I think I'm gonna call it night tonight. And we got more work tomorrow. It'll be video 4. Video 4, I believe, will be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we're gonna get the fuselage joined in. The turrets all be ready to be painted, so they got to be painted and fitted carefully inside the turret casing itself, and the casings of the turrets got to be glued together. I'm going to use 5-minute epoxy on that. I'll let it dry. When it gets all dry, then I'll go ahead and use that masking and mask out the turrets, install the same with the fuselage. Tomorrow night, we'll join the fuselage together, and we'll go ahead and assemble the horizontal stabilizers and the rudders, get them all done, and get them installed inside the fuselage, and move on to other things, and should come on quite well. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight for tonight's Saturday Night Live. I'd like to thank all my new old subscribers for joining in and for your wonderful views, candor, and comments. I'm deeply honored each one of you guys. And can we build this B24? Yes, we can. We can build this B24. We're building it now. I'm happy with it. I'm glad about another one of these. I sure missed my one I got in storage. I had to buy it. For that price, I was asking for it. I wouldn't go turn it down. I'm happy. I'm happy camper. I shall return. Okay, I shall return tomorrow. So tomorrow will be Sunday night, so don't we'll have a Sunday night tomorrow night, guys, show. So don't miss that, please. And I'd like to thank all new subscribers. Those that are just tuning in, please subscribe. I'm deeply honored to you all. Very deeply honored. And happy Easter to everybody. And make sure you take care of the little ones and watch them very closely for the Easter egg hunting and stuff. And have a good Easter dinner tomorrow night. Have some good ham, scalloped potatoes, and greens, and whatever there is there on the table. That's provided well for yourselves. And have a very safe Easter. God bless everybody. And make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Be aware of your surroundings. Get yourself a kit. We're coming out of winter now. It's starting to warm up a little bit, guys. It's starting to warm up. There'll be a couple cold days coming up. We're not out of the woods totally, completely. I've seen it snow a lot of times in April. And get cold in April, too. So We got about another 2 or 3 weeks of this cold stuff going down. Pretty soon, it's gonna move into May. It's gonna start getting warm. Okay, we'll catch you guys tomorrow night's live stream for Sunday night. So stay posted for the Hobby Boss 132nd scale B24J Liberator from the good folks of Hobby Boss. If you got one in your stash, build it. If you think about buying one, buy one, and you won't be disappointed. It's a good model, and for less than $200, I'm not complaining a bit. I'm happy. Okay. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. God bless everybody. Good night to you. God bless everybody. And thank you. And this is Frankie Day Models signing out. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye, boys. Take care of yourselves and God bless everybody.